we're going to tap on this statement that you identified about your prognosis or the likelihood of something happening or not happening. So as we go through this sequence, when I say this statement or this belief, you're going to say out loud the statement that you wrote down. Make sure to bring in the words and phrases that mean the most to you so that you can get the most benefit out of this sequence as we go. So we'll start by tapping on the side of the hand. Repeat after me and bring in your own words and phrases throughout. Even though I have this belief, I accept myself here and now. Even though I have this belief, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I have this belief, I accept myself the way I am. This belief about my health. This belief. 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 I heard it from my doctor. I know it must be true. It had an effect on me. It must be true. This belief about my health, about whether I can recover, about how I'll feel later on, about what my life will be like. I heard this belief. And it sank in. Because it must be true. I heard it from a credible person. It sounds like a fact. And so it must be true. And it raises so much emotion. Am I destined to live according to this belief? Does it have to be this way? Is this the only way it can be? It affects how I view myself, the way I spend my time, the way I think about my family, the way I think about my life. It has power. And maybe that's okay. But it's a strong influence on me. Because it seems so true. It's impacted the way I feel. have some emotions coming up. It makes me angry to think about, am I stuck this way? Makes me sad. It makes me fearful for the future. It's hard to live with the weight of this belief. It stays with me. It seems so true. And I have compassion that I've been carrying this belief around, that it's stuck in my head, that it's caused these emotions and feelings in my body, that I have to live with it every day. I'm open to seeing myself differently, that this belief may not be my destiny. It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't have to define me. I'm open to seeing this belief as just one truth. It may be true, but it may not. And I'm open to coming to peace with it, even if it is true. It doesn't have to control the way I live or the way I feel. I'm open to being compassionate toward myself, honoring all my feelings, what I've been through, and releasing an emotion that's not serving me right now, so I can put my energy toward what's important in my life. Let's pause with that. Take a deep breath, have some water, and reevaluate how that belief sounds to you right now. Do you have the same intensity? Do you have the same level of belief? Are you having the same reactions in your emotions in your body? And we acknowledge that medical diagnoses and prognoses may be very factual, but they have a large impact on us. So the idea here is to process the emotion around this so that it's no longer having such a big grip and having power in its own right. Feel free to repeat this sequence with more than one belief that you may have been told over time through this process. And as your emotions change or the physical sensations change, make sure to acknowledge that in your tapping. We intend this is for your highest good, and that these emotions continue to process even as you go about your day. And so it is.